Discuss this situation even further. We're now joined by Sandile Swana, who is a political analyst based in Muldersdrift, Johannesburg. Sandile, thank you for joining us. Let me get your thoughts first on the U.S. executive order to effectively cut financial assistance to South Africa.
Thank you so much. The cutting of financial aid to South Africa has been long in coming. You'll remember that in February 2024, there was an introduction in Congress of a bill, the South African Bilateral Relations Review Act. And then again, this year, I believe, the Illegitimate Court Counter Actions Act in the House of Representatives. And these were threats because South Africa had implicated itself in the ICJ against Israel. So this particular funding relates to HIV/AIDS assistance, which has been there for some time, but unfortunately, it was sponsoring even the wrong policies. So its removal could cause us to start thinking more seriously about what we do about HIV, because we are the West in Africa, really, in terms of managing HIV. So this could be a good thing for South Africa.
Right. And what would you say has contributed to these cracks in the U.S.-South Africa bilateral relations, and how can it, if at all, be resolved?
The evidence that I have now put in front of you, which is these two acts that were proposed in Congress, show clearly that the driver of this conflict is the role of South Africa, for instance, now leading the Hague Group of 9 countries that are pursuing the matter of the people of Gaza and the Palestinians more generally, as well as the court case, the genocide court case. And America is trying to extricate itself and Israel from the legal consequences of that genocide, and South Africa is pursuing that. So that is the core of the conflict. These other issues, which are not based on any evidence and on any other facts about the land confiscation in South Africa, racialism against whites in South Africa, there is no evidence of that. And some of the white parties, including the partner in the GNU, the DA, the largest white political party in South Africa, have said that these allegations by Trump and his administration are not true.
Right. And finally, Sandile, what do you expect to happen next there?
There are 2 things that are certainly going to happen. First of all, obviously, there will be a review to see if South Africa is willing to align its internal legislation with the foreign policy of the United States. 2, whether South Africa is prepared to withdraw the case at the Hague. And lastly, once the United States takes next year the leadership of the GNU to dismantle the G20, then to dismantle whatever South Africa, international solidarity South Africa would have wanted to round up and mobilize against genocide.